What's going on, gamers? It's Daily Tactics here, and today we are playing some more Men of War Assault Squad 2, the Star Wars Galaxy at War mod, and today we've got riots on KAMINO. The 501st Legion has had to come to KAMINO to suppress some riots from shiny clone troopers who are trying to overtake the KAMINO platforms and get over here and take over the main KAMINO platform building that's in this little cluster of KAMINO platforms. I said platforms like 10 times in that sentence. But yeah, the 501st has come to try and prevent these revolting shinies from doing it. I don't know what's wrong with them. Perhaps they malfunctioned in the test tubes or something like that when they were being birthed. But there's clearly something wrong with the clone troopers, and they are choosing to riot against the Republic. So the 501st naturally brought riot shields, and they are forming defensive lines on the platforms to stop the shinies from attacking. They've got to defend until the last man within this administration building. It should be a pretty difficult challenge, I think, for the 501st, since this is a very open defense. There is very little room for choke points, since, you know, they're platforms and basically any clone can shoot from anywhere at anything on these things. They're just that open. So yeah, should be pretty awesome. Be sure to hit the like button if you enjoyed the video. It helps out the channel a ton. Subscribe if you haven't already. Only about 30% of people who watch the videos are subscribed. And comment down below what you'd like to see next. All right, let's get into it, boys. Hey guys, what's going on? Daily Tactics here, and real quick before this video begins, I wanted to let you know about instant gaming. It's something I have talked about quite often on the channel. It's an awesome place to go and get really good deals on video games that you are interested in. They have tons of deals on Star Wars games, like up to 90% off. Men of War Assault Squad 2 is super cheap on here. XCOM 2 is super cheap on here. It's totally legit. I use it myself. Link will be in the description below if you want to go and just peruse, or if you see something you like, feel free to use my link to get it for yourself. So yeah, thank you so much to Instant Gaming for sponsoring this video, and thank you to you guys for listening to this ad read, and I hope you enjoy the remainder of the video. Alrighty then, boys, let's go ahead and press start, but in slow-mo for the first bit of the battle here. So we've got the clone troopers marching forward from the platforms over there. It looks like they landed using that shuttle. They crammed a lot of clone troopers into that little shuttle. They must have been, like, just absolutely smooshed together. But we have the first shots of the battle going out from these riot troopers in the front lines here. They're starting to lay low and get onto the ground to try and utilize their riot shields to protect their faces while also getting some shots out, but it's not really working out for them. There was only 4 of them there. They didn't really stand much of a chance against like the 60 clone troopers coming at them, but the guys behind them stand a better chance. They have some good blocky, you know, positioning here, as well as better weapons. The one thing with the riot shield is they can only either hold a pistol or a DC-15C when defending with it. So, you know, it's not going to be the most powerful weapon, but they do get some added armor bonus from the riot shield. So it's a bit of a drawback, you know. In order to have the riot shield, you have to have a weaker weapon, but at the same time, you do get a riot shield. So, you know, tit for tat, I suppose. Either way, the defense seems to be holding back these shiny clone troopers for the most part. You know, they're getting some good shots off. I'm not really seeing too many kills really at all, but I mean, at least they're slowing them down, you know. And in fact, these clone troopers are actually firing at the bridge clone troopers over here already, which is kind of interesting. Like I was saying in the beginning of the battle, you can really shoot anyone from anywhere on this map, which makes it extremely hard to defend. And the same can be said for these clone troopers over here. These shinies that landed over on this platform are able to sort of shoot up at these fellas here. They've taken out most of the riot troopers at this bridge entrance here, and are now working on these guys over here, whittling away at these defenses real quick. Over here on the left side platform, these shiny clone troopers seem to be actually taking some losses as they move on forward. They took out this first 501st clone trooper blockade, but are now working on the second one. If they can sort of charge that blockade and get behind cover over there, they could be in some pretty good business here. That would be very, very good cover, especially since they basically have a firing squad of clones over here just pelting out laser fire at them. The clone troopers for the 501st that are stationed on these blockades aren't really firing too much. A lot of them are very, very suppressed, and it would go a long way for the riot troopers in the front, for the guys in the back to be firing. It would just provide some extra suppression and extra cover fire, but instead these clones aren't really doing their job super well. They're getting suppressed quite often. They need to just tough it out and stand up and fire in order to actually win this battle here, because it's not looking too good. These shiny clone troopers are making it further and further forward. They're not taking too many losses. It's a pretty bad situation right now, and the 501st needs to clamp down on this, boys. They need to clamp down, boys. Let's see how it's going over here. This blockade is almost entirely done. There's 2 troopers left alive on it. This guy could get a saucy little grenade out. Let's see if he does it. Oh! Oh! Here it goes. Oh, this could be big. Let's get like 6 or 7 kills. He died, so it will be a martyrdom grenade here. Oh! No, they threw it forward. Big sad. Oh, that could have been so good, dude. That really could have been a decent grenade. Oh, it might get this kill. No, it didn't. Oh, sad. Well, now these shiny clone troopers have the difficult task of actually making it up and over this little ramp here while under some pretty intense fire from the sides. There are still quite a number of 501st troopers left alive who can shoot at them. So this could be a good choke point for the 501st, one of the first ones that they would actually have a chance to utilize in this entirety of a battle, because obviously it's so open that they don't really have much opportunity for choke points. So, you know, this could be a really good position for them, and they could wipe out this entire platform of shiny clone troopers if they manage to get enough shots off and keep them at bay. And it seems like right now they are. Any shiny trooper that sort of ramps it up and tries to come up this platform is getting shot down. I think it's time to get out of slow-mo. You know, slow-mo is fun for the first bit, but after a while you just need to go into normal speed. It is a little bit laggier due to the sheer amount of troopers on the field, but that's okay. Alright, this left side blockade is just in ruins. The riot troopers are all dead. There's a few soldiers holding out over here still, but, you know, they're getting pretty shot up. It does look like they got a few more shiny clone trooper kills, which is good to see. And, of course, they held them at bay for a very, very long time. But now these shiny clone troopers are just going to be able to sort of barrel on forward and get a whole lot of kills. The 501st is still working on them, though. They're not giving up quite yet, but it's looking pretty abysmal over here. And once these guys sort of fall and lose their positions, those shiny clone troopers will be able to just absolutely sweep these guys from behind and ruin this little choke point defense that we've got going on. Even so, the choke point defense is faltering a little bit. We've got dead clone troopers over here for the 501st, and none over here, but some over here. So, you know, this choke point isn't steadfast. It is taking some losses and, you know, getting ruined ever so slightly. But it's still in a structure where they could win, I think. But if the other shiny clone troopers from the other platforms do manage to flank, this whole operation could be seriously, seriously in trouble. But for now, they're whittling down on these shiny clone trooper forces really, really nicely. We also have to remember we have the entire administration building defense ready to roll. There's like 20 clone troopers in here, and this will be a good choke point for sure. So maybe those guys will be able to hold out better than the rest of these platforms are. That's the problem with this battlefield. Like I've said a million times, it's so wide open. You can just shoot anywhere. Yeah, look, these shiny clone troopers are just taking full advantage of this fact and just laying it on thick with a ton of fire. For once, actually, like a bridge battle is working in the favor of the attackers because these guys are so clustered together on this tiny bridge that their firepower is like concentrated. So anytime a clone trooper sort of defies them and tries to fight back, they are able to just laser them with 100 blaster bolts all at once and just exterminate any defenders. So I really do think that this is one of those rare instances where a choke point is actually good because there are no walls to sort of block them from firing outwards anywhere, and so therefore they just become like this super cannon, this one entity. It's like the Power Rangers all coming together to be a super entity, except it's clone troopers with laser fire. It's really bad. It's not a good thing. Not a good thing at all. These shiny clone troopers are like going in here. They're taking over the generators. These guys have done nothing the whole battle. Well, I guess they did kill these guys and then a few of these guys, but like they're just sort of on their own path. Maybe their heart really wasn't in the whole rioting thing. They were just kind of doing it because everyone else was. This choke point is still stable right now, but we're seeing that these guys on the bridge are now having to start fighting the flanking clone troopers. So This could be the beginning of the end for this little choke point, and it will free up these shiny clone troopers to come in and join the battle. Things ain't looking too hot here, boys. We've also got these riot shield clone troopers firing out at these shiny clone troopers, most of them dying pretty early on, but we still got 2 alive. Not the end of the world, I guess, but it's not looking too good. I really thought the 501st clones would hold out at least a little bit better here. I mean, they had a lot of troopers, but no, they got squashed, my dude. There was some squashage. Oh, yep, this is starting to fall apart. We actually do have some free roaming clone troopers out here in the middle platform, so they're pushing forward and pushing the choke point, which is interesting. Maybe it's like a last-ditch effort to sort of get to the choke point and destroy these clone troopers before they get flanked, so at the very least they can say they killed these guys and weakened the forces by the end of the battle. Maybe it's something along those lines. I'm not entirely sure, but the choke point still holds out for the time being, which is good to see. It's beautiful. 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 Love to say it. Yeah, a saucy little grenade right here held at the perfect time would kill the vast majority of these clone troopers. But I don't think any of these free roamers are up for the task. They're actually backing up now, going back to the defenses over here once again. These guys could be the saving grace. I mean, these guys do have a really, really tight defense right here. And a flank wouldn't be too effective because they have this LAAT for cover. So you know, these guys could hold out for a really long time if they really were, you know, steadfast. Uh-oh. The final area has actually been under attack this whole time, and I didn't even realize it. Ooh. Yikes. Okay, and these guys are just barreling on through. Looks like there was a pretty good defense, though. It looks like, you know, 10 or so shiny clone troopers did end up dying there. There's actually still 3 501st troopers left alive that the shinies are just ignoring now as they're heading towards this platform once again. Yeah, these guys over here are probably going to die pretty soon since these shinies are hot on their tails. Not good. Not good, dude. Oh, are these guys moving back in? Nope, not yet. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, a very, very peculiar battle. The free roamers are coming out of the woodwork again. I would just stay where you were, dudes, because now you are susceptible to fire. You have literally no cover out here in this middle of the platform. It's not a good idea. Just head back into cover, boy. Come on. There you go. Yeah, run back into cover. There's just... It'd be just a senseless loss of life if you just, you know, you yeet yourself out there. Be sensible, man. Be sensible. Come on, fellas. This is like last stand moments. You gotta really put your whole weight into this thing and try your hardest. Are these guys still alive? Yeah, there's still 3 501st troopers in there. That's so peculiar. Why didn't these guys just finish them off? So weird, dude. There's a few riot troopers over... Well, that guy just died. There's a few... Well, that guy just died. There's one riot trooper left alive over here. Oh, no! The shinies are getting past the choke point. It's all falling apart, fellas. Yeah, I mean, this is a definite loss for the 501st. But now it's a more of a tale of how many shiny clone troopers can they kill, you know? How well are they going to do against the remainder of these fellas, and are they going to manage to pull off some miracles here and get some good kills? So that way, when eventually the 501st, you know, returns to these platforms, there will be a less strong of a defense because, you know, these guys took out so many of them to begin with. And that would be a difficult thing. This riot trooper's still alive, still kicking over here, which is really, really surprising. Oh, he's dead. Okay. Well, these guys are all suppressed now, which is not a good thing, you know? When they were out firing, they were a force to be reckoned with, but now that they are suppressed, the shinies are going to be able to gain the advantage, which they are doing right now, and take them out one by one. Any amount of fire probably won't be able to get many shiny kills, so this is a really, really tough act to follow. You know, they're not going to be able to make it happen. Yep. Are they all dead? They're all dead, I'm pretty sure. Yep. There's just these 3 guys over here. Should we try and help them escape? Guys, escape! Run away! You'll have to juke these these shiny troopers over here. Just sprint. Just sprint. Don't let them see you. Oh no! Oh, keep running, buddy. Ah, one of them died. Okay, these 2 might actually make it. Just keep running. Just keep running. Ba 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 ba. Oh my god, all of the shinies are coming at them now. Run, dude, run! Oh, they might actually make it. They might actually make it. If we could get them into these LATs, they might be able to take off and go warn the 5A fast. Very epic. I don't know. Do you guys want to see a part 2 to this? We could have the 501st sort of like return and wipe out these shinies, or try to at the very least. Could be kind of interesting. I don't know. Could be fun, right? Could be fun. Either way, these boys are boarding the LAAT gunship and take off. Voila. Voila mon passport. Okay, yeah, those guys take off and go away. So 2 501st troopers survived, and there's so many shinies left alive. Alright, if we look at the losses here. Let's get a nice broad overview. Yellow are dead 501st troopers, red are dead shinies. So many 501st troopers died, and so few shinies died. It's actually shocking how few shinies died in this battle, and that's why there's so many remaining, because I don't know, the opposition from the 501st just wasn't up to par today. I don't know why, but they just really failed. It was tough, man. It was tough. Either way, guys, I think that's just about going to do it for today. I hope you did enjoy the video. Be sure to comment down below if you did. Subscribe if you haven't already, and be sure to smash that like button, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace. I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Be sure to click that subscribe button for more content, and hit the notification bell if you'd like to be alerted to whenever I live stream or upload. Thanks so much.